300 raise.
300 more.
Yeah.
300 more, 450 total. Pass.
Oh.
And Barry would actually be unlucky for Steve to have enough to call or raise. And he is unlucky.
How much extra have you got?
This is the roll call. This is the... How is he counting it here? Does he have enough...
6-8.
Does he have enough to fold?
I think he said he had 6-8s left.
680, yeah.
Well, he either makes a stand now, or he's all in within the next 3 hands, Jesse, I think. He can't afford to see the blinds go through him without making a move. Whoa.
Yeah, he's taking a look down there. He's taking a look down there, Norman, and decided
It was
that
good, weren't they? They were good,
Steve,
weren't they? Tell me they were
that
good. I
Barry
just wanna know
could
they were
not
good.
fold any 2
No, right.
cards.
They weren't good.
Well,
And I guess he thought there was a chance that Barry had him beat.
well, Barry wasn't all that much of an underdog. It was about 40-60. So if they all do go in, then a 6 or a 7 comes off, and Steve misses, and Barry's double through. So I think that was probably... Steve worked it out. He's playing great poker today.
He is, but it also shows you what Barry Hawkins' reputation as this table is. That was the first time he stepped out, and if he does it again, they're not going to be aware.
Pass.
I'm just sharing the fold then.
Hmm?
It's not sharing folding.
Have you not looked yet?
Call.
I never looked at it.
You get the feeling that these two guys have played each other every other day when they're out on tour,
There
you
is.
know.
Davis, the last time they were blind on blind, he checked twice and then bluffed the river. He might have it in his mind that if he's going to bluff, he better do it earlier.
Check. Check.
They're so suspicious of each other. If you could see into their heads, Jesse, they're saying, I bet he's got an ace and he's trapping me.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Minimum 150.
Steve Davis has learnt from the last hand when he waited till the river to
Okay,
bluff.
just
He's
about.
now bluffing on the turn. And what kind of a hand could Mark Williams possibly call or re-raise with? If he hasn't got an ace, it's dangerous, isn't it? And
Pass.
of course it works.
We'll choose one.
Not really.
That's cold. That was cold.
Pass.
Come on, Dennis. Ace three's enough. Come on, Dennis, don't call.
All in.
Yeah.
All in.
Yep. He's drawn his line in the sand, and you wouldn't begrudge him getting it through.
Pass.
Oh, be good. Oh, sugar.
Shoot.
Suited connectors for Mark Williams. Players love those hands. There's so much
How much is it?
potential in them.
Well,
It's only 340 to call, you know.
he can't fold. He knows he can't fold. He's when he counts the pot here, he's going to know he's getting too big a price.
340 more.
Doesn't want to. Dennis has played very conservative lately, but he knows he has to take this on. There's only one prize here.
Yeah, and he won't like it when he sees the clubs either, because that would be one of the reasons that he would value his hand for the club draw. Dennis has a better club draw.
Mark's too good a tournament player to let this go. I think. I mean, he's not delighted about it, but I mean,
He's doing the right thing. He's
Okay,
checking
Dennis.
how much he's got left if he calls and loses.
Be good enough.
Do you want to call her?
And he has
Do you want to call her?
enough.
Do I want to?
Do you want me to call you? I'll leave it to you.
I think you're gonna do it anyway.
It's up
aren't
to you. Tell me. It's up to you.
I would say that's a sneaky question, that isn't
Okay.
Call.
it? Good call.
You're definitely in front.
He is in front, Mark, but not that far in front. Any 8, any 9. You can see the stats there. This is virtually a race. Dennis isn't that far ahead, but he'll love the club situation.
It is
Not gonna be
Taylor
much
all
trouble
in.
around, is it?
And getting the hit. Nice card.
I got outs.
Yes, you've got outs, but not many. Runner needed to get Mark out of this situation.
Good luck.
He's drawn dead now on the turn, and a nice double up from Taylor. He's put him right back in it.
He doubles up.
Needed to at that stage.
What did you have? 600? 600?
Something like that, 600.
Going to have about a grand, and that's about where Mark Williams is going to find himself.
It's all in for me.
This is a very, very competitive match.
Watch.
They're all playing great. But Davis has just brought the complete game, hasn't he?
Pass.
And good enough for Mark to lump it in. Oh.
How much then?
Oh,
I was in
it's a
20.
cold deck, Jesse, isn't
I'm
it?
calling anyway.
Oh, shame.
Is that call there, yeah?
Mark didn't want to hear that. And
How big?
It's approximately
Very
2 to
big.
1. It's a 2 to 1 situation here. Mark Williams is going to need clubs or an ace.
Very big.
Otherwise,
Here's one of mine.
he's
Here's
gone.
one of mine. Off the Taylor.
yeah, this is pretty automatic from both players, and Williams
One
just...
time.
Yeah, one time he says.
One time. One time.
No, this is the fifth time. Fifth time.
One time.
Oh!
Oh.
Now that's so interesting, Jesse. Hawkins has the only heart. We have 3 hearts on the board. He has the
Queen of
Queen of
Spades rather than
Hearts.
Please be a queen rather than that. Anything but an art. 9 of hearts probably. Oh,
It's a crossbar.
don't mind the 9 of hearts now.
9 of hearts is actually still good. Williams
Wow.
doubles through Hawkins. That's a big blow for Barry.
About that.
Well, you know, both players played it perfectly. Mark was in position with ace-9 suited. He's going to be called by the queens, and he managed to dodge the bullets, having hit his ace. So
Demon.
he's dangerous now.
Under the heading, Norman, of these things happen, a push, a call, and the queens lost.
And you know, I feel sorry for Barry Hawkins because he's the least experienced player at the table, and he's found his moments. And it was only an outdraw there that allowed him to double Mark Williams through.
I wonder how aware Taylor and Hawkins are of their dire situation.
Well, Steve Davis made a very good point. It's very difficult to know how much your opponents have with cash. With chips, you can count the chip piles in front of you. So I'm sure they will know
Race.
to the pound note how much they've got left.
Is it 100, 200?
20.
And Davis has to make a decision sort of based on Williams' stack and based on Hawkins' stack. Obviously, if he's going to raise, he's committing all of Hawkins' stack. But is he committing all of Williams? It's not going to matter.
Raise to 400 total. Pass.
Well, Hawkins has £820 left. You'd have thought ace-4 would be enough.
Obviously, he is slightly behind, but logically, there's every reason to go for it. Davis has raised so many times from the button.
Absolutely, and ace-4, he doesn't know that his ace is dominated, but there are a lot of split pots out there with 2 low kickers. Were he to push in and get called. He is pushing, he will be called.
Again, Barry. Stop it. How much extra is that?
Well, Steve's going to find himself in a position where he just cannot fold.
And he's going to find himself in a position where he's ahead, and he's going to be delighted.